going on, everybody? It's your boy Shed. Once again, bring you another installment of Face to Face. Alright, here's what's going on this time around. I ended up getting a special guest, when we were at Luna Casuals a little while ago. Didn't expect him to show up, but since he did, I ended up having a chance to go ahead and snag him up and ask him a couple questions, and he agreed to it. So he's not really a Blaze Blue player, and he mainly focuses on Arcana Heart 3 and Melty Blood. Let's see here. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and introduce you all, the one and only, straight out of Ohio, Brandino. Alright, first off, you don't mind this being used for like video, like YouTube or any posting of that? Really, you're cool with that?
You've got the wrong LK over there. It's supposed to be Luna Kage.
Good. Nice. Oh man. Wow. Definitely gonna. Oh man, I'm not editing that shit out.
Yo, don't do it.
All right. First off, can you give us a quick bio on you?
Well, let's see. My name's Brandino. I'm 22. I'm originally from Toledo, Ohio, but I make surprise appearances on the Michigan State from time to time. Mostly playing Arcana, some Melty, and getting body in BB by the real LK, Luna Kage.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, cool. What was the fighting game that did it for you? What was the one that got you in the scene?
The game that got me into scene was Melty Blood Cadenza when it first came out on PS2. I saw a couple of matches. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Guilty Gear players Kubo and Niga. They both play Shion. And I saw a couple of their matches, and to me, it just looks something like I've never seen before. Like, I've seen Street Fighter and Marvel 2, but those really didn't do it for me, not until much later.
Alright, cool. Shoot, let's see here. There's quite a few releases of games coming out already. I know, or just being announced. Are there any that can have your interest, but just by word of mouth or just the view of it, or in?
The only two that I can really say I'm truly interested in, or three rather, Chaos Code, Aquapaza, and KOF 13.
Yeah, KOF 13. Shoot, okay. KOF 13 is actually a really big interest of mine. Yeah. And it's like the game itself is getting a lot of people look at it. What is the reason why the game has caught your interest? What about the game is?
Well, to be honest with KOF in particular, I've always been a KOF fan since KOF 11. When I saw that game, I'm just like, this game looks like crack. And if I could smoke crack legally, I just play that game. That's my crack. Aside from Melty, of course. But it did help that when I got into the scene, the game was already on life support, and I was in an area where it really wasn't popular.
Alright. So let's see here. Okay, we'll go ahead and go to a game that you like. Now, I've seen you play quite a bit in, let's see, Arcana Hearts. Could you tell me the few specific reasons of why you like the game?
It's sort of the same deal with Melty. It's totally unique. Like, I really like the flow of the game. It is more an acquired taste, because I won't lie, when I first played Arcana Heart 3, when I was in RKUFO last year, I really didn't like it all that much. I didn't like what they did to the movement, and I hated the new meter system at the time. Like, when I first played the game, I'm like, meter management sort of isn't there anymore. Teching is free, so you can just sort of just do it on command instead of actually worrying about your homing meter. But now, after playing the game since day one, the Japanese version, I'm looking back at myself back then, I'm just thinking, I couldn't have been any more wrong. So it's the complete opposite. Like, that game is one of those games where you cannot go autopilot. Like, if you try to autopilot block string or autopilot your guard cancel, you're just going to get blown up. And you're going to get perfected like Greats did me a couple matches ago. Shout out to Greats.
Shoot, alright, cool. What's your stand on online play?
Real talk. Net play can work if you know it's legit first and foremost, and you have a decent connection. I won't lie, my connection is pretty bunks, cause I'm on borrowed wireless, so can't do much about that, but it can work. I mean, look at players like Wolf Crone and Kusanagi. I mean, for sakes, Kusanagi from Mexico plays in top 3 in Melty Blood. And he has no save. He just net plays.
Shit, alright, cool. Your main is Weiss, correct?
Yes.
Alright, what is, like, she's a pretty new character to the Arcana Hearts game in general. She got introduced in 3.
Yes.
What drove you to play that character?
She's moe as so moe. I mean, she's socially retarded, but that adds to her cuteness. It's just like, you just look at her, you know she's just so socially awkward, just like, you just can't help but say, "Aw."
Shoot, alright.
Is she heartful?
Let's see here.
Very heartful.
Alright, cool.
But, she would never replace CL. Never.
Shoot, alright. Let's see here. If there could be one change you can make to Arcana Hearts if you had the control to do it, what would it be and why?
Honestly, I could be scrubby and just say fire Elsa, but
Shoot.
I honestly don't know. I think the game was perfect at Arcana Heart 2.6, but 3 sort of expanded on that, and I like that. I honestly don't know what I would change with Arcana Heart 3, to be completely honest. Make Weiss less dumb. Because I know a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, fucking hate that character. And I don't blame them. Because I feel bad winning with her. Sometimes. Unless it wins me money, then I'm like, well, power the character select screen, yep.
Shoot.
You're not limited to that one character.
Shoot. Alright, cool. Are there any other characters you mess around with in Arcana Hearts?
No.
Just Weiss?
Yes.
Shoot, alright. Straight up answer.
That's usually my style. If I main one character, I usually don't have any ults. Just like Melty. FCL all the way.
Alright. Shoot, since we're on the subject of Melty, let's see, do you mess with like just a single character in that game?
Yes.
And that character would be
FCL. Full moon.
Full CL? Alright. Shoot, let's see. Yeah, we got a couple matches in before I can see why. Shoot, so let's see here.
Well, it was sort of funny because I've mained the character since Melty Blood React, so I'm back to between
Ages ago.
Ages ago, and
I know, bro.
And then she always just grew onto me up until Actress Again, because in Actress Again they didn't nerf her damage all that much, but they really did nerf her Okizeme game. Like, the biggest change that they made to her back then was the fact that her air throw was techable. And in the older games, that's how she got her Okizeme. But in that version, they just took that out. So it's like, okay, I get to sacrifice 3K worth of damage just for, some that's two 4-way mix-up that you can easily see. So for me, when I saw FCL and saw the fact that she had Shadow Snipe and saw that it was a forced knockdown, I'm like, okay, I'm in there. I can force Okizeme. Even if I have to spend meter with it, I'm okay with it. So that's what really drew me to that character.
Shoot, alright, cool. With Melty Blood having new expansion, current codes, I'm sure you've been doing a lot of looking into that.
Yes.
What are your likes and dislikes about the changes in the game?
At first, when I first saw 1.05, the OTG relaunches.
Ready?
Now, that was actually an older mechanic in Melty Blood React, but more moves could OTG relaunch, whereas in this version, it's only certain moves. Well, what that does in particular is it gives characters like Haku crazy Abare, where she can get 3-4K damage off any random hit, even from an OTG, and she gets a dumb mix-up off of it. So I think that's pretty aggravating, but I will say this. The OTG relaunch in that game sort of reminds me of the Force Breaks and the Wall Sticks and Guilty Gear Axico when they were first announced. Because from talking to the older Guilty Gear players back in the day, when that first came out, that wasn't well received at all. But as the game was out longer, it sort of just grew onto people, and now it's just sort of second nature. So I think that's how the OTG system is going to be with the new version of current code.
All right. Shoot. All right. Very in-depth question. Answer. I'm sorry. All right. Let's go ahead and let's get off the subject. Fight games. Are any other genres of games do you play?
RPGs and action games.
Shoot. All right. Cool. Could you give me your top 3 RPGs that you've played?
Recently or just all time?
All time.
That's easy. Final Fantasy VIII. ROF, Resonance of Fate, number 2. And number 3. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
Yo, you want me to give it to him?
Give it to him. Your life will be changed. Yes.
I'm gonna have to say. Damn, it's a toughie. Grandia 2.
Oh,
and I'm actually sooner or later,
what RPG do you
hopefully within the next month or so, I'm actually gonna start a Let's Play series. Cause I know there's a couple of the multiple players such as Shay and Comic Z are doing one, so I figured I want to do one too, but I don't want to do one for like the modern PS3 games, because right now everyone's doing Catholic, because that's what's hot right now. What I have in store for right now is Eve of Extinction, Haunting Ground, Psyops, and an old JP import called Chain Dive.
All right, very interesting. We're getting towards the end of the interview. Is there any last remarks you want to do, shout outs or whatever? It's all over you.
Shout out to the Michigan scene, Shartsy, Greats, the rest of the other 6-7 black people. and Luna, the real LK, not the real LK, just the real LK, Luna Kage. Shout out to Aviators.
All right, we can go ahead and end this interview here. Thanks for taking time out with Baby Brandino. All right, I guess we'll go ahead and sign off. Thank you very much.
All right, business.
Sweet baby Jesus.
All right, there you go, guys. Got you a little bit of something different. A lot of people have been talking about, is Blaze Blue the only game I'm going to cover? No, it's not. Giving you guys a heads up that I intend on doing every other game I possibly can. Any fighter I can get, anybody who's willing to talk on fighters, that's willing to, give me know what's what, and then speak their mind. I'm open for whatever. Let's see here, shout outs to Brandino for actually taking out the time to do it. It was like I was kind of wondering, hoping that he was going to actually, do it or whatnot, kind of hoping, kind of wondering if he was or was not going to do it, but I'm really glad he went on ahead and said, yeah, he'd do it. Let's see. There might be a little bit of time before you see another face-to-face interview from me. Pretty much, my book is pretty much open. I have nobody, special coming up, or anybody who wants to speak with me about any other type of fighter or whatnot. So my schedule's pretty open, and then hopefully I'll while I move to Chicago in the next week or two, hopefully I can talk to somebody out there. Basically get a quick interview with one of those guys or whatever, try to keep this thing going, because I know from what I hear from you guys, a lot of you appreciate it, and I'm going to go ahead and do everything I can to go ahead and keep this thing coming. Let's see here. Alright, and with that, it brings us down to the end of this episode of Face to Face, and crazy enough, I've been getting a lot of requests for getting a video of me spinning in a chair. Don't know why, but if that's what the people want, then that's what the people are going to get. So, I did this thing for you guys. Here you go.